James, Kenny, Travis, Noah, how you guys doing?
Pretty good this morning.
Doing good. How are you?
Pretty good, man. Hey, I was gonna say, Kenny, dude, I thought you were in the hospital. I guess I don't need to ask again. Hey, I'm the same way, man. I'm dedicated. Plus, the way I look at it, dude, is like, what am I doing? Right? He's probably thinking the same thing.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah,
I'll
just
probably have
wait.
to leave. I've been holding.
This is probably the
Figured-
most excitement you had all night, right?
I'm in holding, so I'm just waiting for them to like take me in.
Okay. Are you doing a surgery?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shoulder surgery. It's no big deal, but what else am I doing?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, hey, man, I don't blame you. More power to you, brother. And thanks for joining the meeting, man. Your presence is always felt in the room, and thank you so much for hopping in. So again, guys, he's with JD, so he hops in like any trainings that he can. And as always, I'm going to welcome anybody and everybody, including Kia here. So we'll give somebody a quick second to hop in. Now we'll get started in just a sec. This isn't going to be a really long meeting. It is Monday. I don't know if you guys are like into like Motivation Monday or Money Monday. I'm just like get to work Monday. Now, what I wanted to talk about a little bit today, and I'm going to share this with everybody who's on the call. So I'm going to send this as a PDF. Has anybody read the book by Troy Clark? I think it's like how to master final expense. No? Okay. So if you guys are like into reading books and stuff like that, and just, into, I guess, self-education with your stuff, look up a book with Troy Clark. And I'm going to share with you a pretty cool thing that he put in his book. I actually added it as a resource into one of my closing courses here. I'm just writing everybody's name down. If you guys are watching the replay on this video and you guys want a copy of this, schedule a one-on-one with me. I'm going to put the link in the description of the video, and then I'll be able to send you guys out a copy as well. But I'm only sending it right now to the people who are on this live here. So let me go ahead and share this with you. We're not live, by the way, guys. We're just on a Zoom meeting here. All right. Let me hide these meeting controls. Okay. So you guys should be able to see my screen, yeah? And again, this isn't going to be a long meeting. There's like 10 of these checklists, 10-point agent checklists, okay? I'm not going to like dive into each one, but I do want to talk about a few on here that are pretty cool, and we'll just brief them. But essentially, the idea is just to like circle yes or no on these if you guys are like having to coach yourself out of a rut. Maybe it's the weekend, maybe you just, you haven't scheduled a call, or maybe you're not on the team yet and you guys are waiting to get on the team. I would really implore you guys to copy this and just do a quick, self-inventory. So are you settled into a minimum of 6 to 8 hours of uninterrupted selling time every day for 5 days each week, right? It's kind of close to like having a 9 to 5. Which we'll break that down on Wednesday's call. I want to talk about cash flow on Wednesday's call and owning a business versus, working in the business, right? So a couple of goals to set here. And I'm going to give you guys a heads up too. I'm going to ask you what's your why on Wednesday's call. Okay. So if I call on you, there's no wrong answer. Okay. So if your why is just, hey, I don't want to go to, a 9 to 5 every day. I don't want to make someone else's dreams come true. Or, I just want a freedom of a schedule, right? Be able to make money whenever I can. It's just going to be, a question like that for you guys. So this is how I block my days, 3 to 6 hours per time block, right? So like from 9 to 12, I'm dialing. From 3 to 6, I'm dialing. You could do the same thing with the call-ins, same deal, right? So that's a non-negotiable. 6 to 8 hours every day, Monday through Friday. Yes or no? To increase your weekly sales, are you noticeably improving your own selling skill instead of wishing for better leads, right? This is big because it's like I'm sure you guys have heard the quote where it's like, God gave you hands. You're sick, right? God gave you hands. You use them to pray. Wipe your nose, right? So I live by that, guys. Like we're here to work. We have hands to get stuff done. Just hoping for better leads and stuff like that. It doesn't really paint a picture of how you're going to be able to be a better salesperson, you have to go out there and find the information. You have to schedule the one-on-ones, right? We have to put the work in. And most of all, Travis and James, you guys are awesome because you're putting the freaking reps in. You guys are putting the reps in to build the muscle memory. That is going to turn your business into a money machine. All you have to do is take the guesswork out of it, plug in the data, and just do the work. And then the money comes, right? So are you following a call structure page by page in your sales presentation? We all are guilty of having the script and then coming off script because we forget that we are here to help the client, but there is an outcome and the script is designed to help facilitate the outcome, right? So sometimes we'll jump off a script thinking, oh, let's talk about Susie and what kind of flowers she plants in her garden. You know what I mean? And it's like you get lost in the sale. And then next thing you know, it's 40 minutes. And then you lose it to, oh, I got to think about it. I've been on the phone for a while. I got a pernil in the oven or whatever the heck. My wife is Spanish, so they cook these pernils. She kills them because it's pronounced perni. I don't know. It's like a pork shoulder. It's delicious. But she's got a pernil in the oven. All right. And then we're losing business because we're veering off of the presentation. Okay. So make sure you're following the script. Is the customer in agreement with you on every page of the script before proceeding? Yes or no? This one I don't really pay too much mind to. I'm assuming they're not going to be in agreement for the first half of the script until you get to quotes. Once you guys get to quotes, you should have a very high closing percentage. Do you operate your business on the same weekly schedule consistently? Notice how like 1 and 4 is basically the same thing, right? And that just shows how important having a schedule in this business is. I mean, it's like giving someone an inch and they take a mile, right? Like, have you guys ever heard the saying, give them a rope and they'll hang themselves? Well, that's a lot of entrepreneurs, not just life insurance agents. And that's not going to be you guys, because I'm not going to let you do that. Because if you are part-time, like extremely part-time, you're not going to be on my team. Quite frankly, you'll be with Brian Moody. I'm only interested in agents who are, actually producing and putting work in. So I just want to let that be known up front. You guys are on my team because you guys are dedicated. You guys, have what it takes to make it in this business. But it's, it comes down to operating a weekly schedule consistently every work week. So do you know which customer objection is nipped in the bud on each page of the script? So this will be another exercise we'll do on a different huddle. This is just saying what objections do you mainly get in the introduction, right? Oh, I'm not interested. I didn't do that, right? So there's 4 parts to every scripting on any script. I don't care if you're selling solar. There's 4 parts: an introduction, discovery, trial, close, and close. You can break that up and make as many words as you want around those 4 things, but that is how you one call close. Okay. Each section of that will have their own objections, right? Trial, close, price, close, got to think about it, which again leads back to price. In the discovery, it could be, I don't have anybody to leave it to, right? So you guys should know on each part of the script, where are you most likely to handle what objection? That's a very good exercise to practice. And we'll use this in role playing in the future as well. Are your clients giving you their banking and social more times than not? When we say, are they giving you the banking and social, we really mean like, are you not getting objections more times than not, right? I did a podcast the other day with an agent and he was trying to drill me on handling objection for banking and social. I go, dude, this is the wrong way. You're thinking about it the wrong way. We're trying to figure out what arrow to pull out of what quiver, right? And snipe an objection that we shouldn't even be getting in the first place. And so guys, I say that to say this: I don't get objections in the banking and social anymore because we paint a picture in the script. You paint a picture in the script and you let them know what to do. I think I was talking to Noah the other day and I was telling him, with this demographic, you have to tell these people what to do. Okay. Some of you guys have a pretty big background, real estate, some tech sales, stuff like that, customer service experience. I think I even got a carpenter in here. You guys are used to thinking and making rational, logical decisions based on information, right? These guys could have the stairway to heaven, but if you don't like push them up the stairs, like they're not going to go, right? They know, they're like, oh, what else is up there? Like what's around to the left, right? Like they're not going to make the decision on their own is what I'm saying. And we have to push them into the right decision. So they will not give you banking and social more times than not, then we're not painting a big enough picture and painting the pain point on that script the way that we need to, right? I have some agents on here who experience phone phobia, call reluctance. On my team, guys, you're gonna get past that pretty quick. But do you shake it off on your own? Right? Are you able to make more sales when someone tells you a no? If you can't get past the sale, James, how many no's did you get over the weekend? He's on mute. We'll come back to you, James. Travis, how many? All right, there you go. You good?
Yeah, no, I didn't get to talk to many people over the weekend. Just I locked up with one guy I'd been talked to before, and it was I think the 5th call I made to him and spoke to him. He just wasn't ready. His wife passed away a few days before, and he just kept telling me, he said, "I'm not ready, Jim." And I got a hold of him on Saturday, and he said, "Yeah, you know what? Let's do it." So
the worth is in the work, right? You didn't close him the first time you talked to him, right?
or the second, third, or fourth, or third or fourth.
There you go. Awesome job. Trav, how many no's did you get over the weekend?
Probably 30. I was just looking at my paper. I was keeping track of how many times somebody had insisted that, either they would call me back or I would call back. I have 15 follow-ups.
15 follow-ups. Wow.
Yeah. So I had like 2.5 hours of talk time.
Yep.
And
I saw that too.
It was just like, I got caught up in that, listening to their life story. I know one lady's entire family history right now, but I didn't get a sale.
That happens a lot, man. Yeah. Well, you did a good job of listening. And again, he said he doesn't even know how many no's he got, right? But the whole point is, if he would have stopped at the first, second, third, maybe even the 4th no, he wouldn't have had any premium on the board. And I want to just paint a picture for you guys. Look, most of us in the workplace, I'm not saying you guys, right? But most people in the workplace aren't really even getting $1,000 a week, right? 48 grand a year. Okay. I'm sure I might be wrong, Travis, but he probably didn't work 40 hours that last week. I don't think he even had enough leads to work 40 hours. And I mean, like, literally working. And it just took one yes. Trav, you had a sale for $1,417 over the weekend, dude.
And that was actually on the lead. It was a cool one. And I was thinking, because I'd made a lot of calls, and I was saying, maybe I'll just skip this, but I decided to go ahead and call it.
Yeah, right. It's like, they don't answer the phone, whatever. Dude, I don't pay attention to the cool lead thing. I only let the system pay attention to that, right? Our job is just to dial, and someone picks up, we pitch them, right? So great point. Another great point, Trav, is like, even if they're cool leads, I mean, Kia, if she's still on this call, she'll tell you. I mean, I'm not supposed to tell you to call leads past 90 days, right? Because of TCPA compliance, but they're your leads. And I do know some agents who are working leads a little bit past that, a little bit past 80 days, and they're still getting people to convert into sales, right? So again, Trav, if you wouldn't have made that sale, got past those yeses, I mean, and you wrote more for, in the entire week, that's more than what someone's making 48K a year, less than 40 hours a week. I'm pretty sure, right? Probably got off the phone, celebrated the win, and it's Monday, another chance to make some more money. Can you put everything else going on in your life out of your mind when you're on a call, right? Unless the house is on fire. I always joke with my wife, from 9 to 12, unless the house is on fire, dude, I'm not getting up, because my intention is set on the activity, right? And then once I get someone on the line, my intention is to help them and then send something out in the mail. My intention is never to sell, like, is what I'm saying. But that's how I'm able to keep everything else out of my mind, because my intentions are clear and I stick to a schedule every day. And that has literally been a game changer for me and my wife in this industry, because we have 3 kids and we have a crazy, messy house because of the kids. And if we wake up late and we try to jump on the phones, and there's like dishes in the sink and stuff, that stuff piles up in the back of our mind. You know what I mean? And then you'll get through your new leads and be like, okay, at least I got through my new leads. Let me go knock these dishes out. Right. And then kind of get sidetracked, and that can throw off a whole day. you know? So if you guys lose or miss a sale for any reason, do you continue to make sales the same day? We kind of went over that already. Are you willing to change your work habits or selling technique in any area through self? This was a big one. This is probably the biggest one that I had a challenge with. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's what I used to tell myself, because I come from a telesales background. I probably read over 20 to 30 different scripts. I probably worked at 20 to 30 different call centers. I sold too many products. And I began to notice like a consistency between each process and selling. So I couldn't, like, first of all, I couldn't believe that we could make money if someone else didn't have to pay it. Like, you don't have to make a payment today and I can make $1,000. It just was hard for me to believe, right? So already that tells you we're dealing with a different animal. So if you guys come into this industry and you think like, oh, I know everything, I'm going to be able to plug into here, here, and here and just do what I do, I'm sorry, but it's not going to work that way. Like, even selling Charter, Spectrum, you know, phone internet over the phone, it was much easier, but it was because you could sell logically. You didn't have to paint a picture selling to business owners, right? These folks are a little bit different. They literally just want somebody to talk to. They want, you know, they want to make a friend. They really do. Now, I know people don't buy because you're a friend with them. I understand that, but that's why we have the script in place, so that we have a structure to follow and it paints the pain picture for these clients. And then you're able to convert that into a sale, right? So again, are you willing to change your work habits or selling techniques in any area through self? That includes having a schedule. That includes personal development more than anything, right? And developing the right mindset in this industry, in this game, to be successful. You guys are in the right business, sales, right? And I would say you're in the right industry, life insurance, okay? You guys are licensed agents and you have the ability to create financial freedom through this business. And if you don't believe that, schedule a call with me and we'll jump on a call with people who have done that, with people who have, you know, $1 million in the bank account. They have agents who work with them. They have an agency that they sell. They're working on an EBITDA. They've had a 3, 4, 5x exit on their EBITDA. Okay. This is the right industry. You just have to become the person who can pull it off. And that's it.
Say that's for love. It's hot, I'm blowing up. I adopted the formula.